Hello everyone and welcome back to the beginning. I just wanted to point out how beautiful the sky looks. It is currently nighttime on the America server, and in this little area with Pi the Witch for this quest line, there's like a little purple haze and it really brings out the stars. It's just so pretty. Look, if I leave this area, the stars are still pretty, but like, oh, Star Stable's so pretty sometimes, you guys. Anyways, welcome back. Today we are continuing on the main story quest lines. I did hear someone say, I forget if it was in the comment section or in Instagram DMs, but you guys want me to go back to Mistfall soon, so we'll head back to Mistfall in the future. Guys, we might level up to level 14 today. That's kind of exciting. But I do also, I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? I do also want to finish up a lot of the side quests here in Golden Hills Valley, especially with Jasper, because if we do the quest with Jasper, there's just a few little things like the wolves. You become friends with the wolves. I don't know, but today let's just focus on some story quests. If you forgot what happened, basically there's these weird purple rocks and a rift to Pandoria has opened, and that is a big problem because there's some shadow seekers, aka bad guys, trying to get out. This is the longest back to the beginning intro I've done in a while. Oh my gosh, let's just get started. I've thought a lot about it, Cassandra, but I haven't come up with anything. Wait, I have an idea. I know! We build a shadow trap to catch all the awful shadow seekers, but I'm not sure how. Here we are. Quiet. Let me think. We're going to need some kind of sack to keep them in. Let's start there. What are we going to use to catch them? Well, look, the thin mountain air is making me dizzy. I can't think. Ride to the fishing village and speak with my husband, Claus. He is clever, and I'm sure he will come up with something. Oh my gosh, you guys, I almost forgot the music. It's so weird to me sometimes that I'm like, oh right, Pi has a husband, Claus. And we're just about to ride up to him and be like, hey, Mayor Claus, by the way, there's this, like, rift to another dimension, another world, which is letting this, like, bad guys called those Shadow Seekers through, and they could kind of just make everyone disappear. Yeah, your town might just be in danger. Anyways, what do you think we should do? Like, how should we catch them using, like, a bag? He's definitely not going to freak out about that. We need something that is strong enough to trap the Shadow Seekers. What exactly is a Shadow Seeker anyway? Sounds mysterious. You should talk to my wife. This is more her kind of thing. Really? She sent you here? Huh, let me think. Cassandra, I got it. My old scuba tank that I used for underwater archaeology work was built specifically to resist impact and heavy pressure. I'm sure it is capable of holding a few infernal shadow seekers without any trouble at all. Unfortunately, it's not here. I loaned my tank to Mr. K. Trout, who is going to try some cod fishing underwater. Tell him you need to borrow it. After all, if he's really set on pursuing underwater fishing, he has had plenty of time to get his own scuba gear sorted. Claus's scuba tank? Yes, I borrowed it, but it's not here anymore. Oh my gosh, are we about to go on a wild goose chase? It's a little embarrassing, Cassandra. I thought diving was easy, but when I went to fill the air tank, I must have done something wrong. I think I put too much air in it because suddenly the valve flew open and the tank took off like a rocket, straight up into the air. I didn't see where it went, but it must have landed somewhere in the village. How will you find it? It must have been quite an impact wherever it landed. Yeah, what if it landed on top of someone, Trout? Oh my goodness. If you ride somewhere high, you might be able to see what happened to it. Are we talking about like this happened today, this happened months ago? How did no one report seeing a giant crater with a scuba gear? What, Emma? Emma! Oh no, Cleo! The condensation! I actually never watched that show, but it got really popular on TikTok, and then everyone was obsessed with the Australian accent for a while. Where am I going? It worked out. It's fine. Okay. We're going inside of the lighthouse. I think it was a lighthouse. Okay, can you guys see anything? Oh, wait. I see a house. Did it crash into someone's house? Hello? Are they good? Oh, my goodness. Oh, it crashed into their porch. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. Mail the tax invoice or whatever it's called to the fisherman. You found the scuba tank? Cassandra, well done. The valve? You need that too? Well, I don't really know where it is. You know when the scuba tank took off like a rocket? I was terrified and I jumped out of the way. I think I must have dropped the valve in the water here. But you know what? If you borrow my magnetic fishing rod that I invented for fishing your Asian eye and herring, you might be able to find it. I'm sure it's on the bottom somewhere close by, so it shouldn't be too hard. Good luck! For someone who's a fisherman, we do an awful lot of fishing for him. Guys, we're getting even closer to level 14. Oh my gosh, we're gonna hear the beautiful level up music that I haven't heard in ages. Oh, it brings me so much happiness. Okay, hear me out. I kind of like fishing in video games, but the fishing in Star Stable's kind of boring because, like, you can't really catch any cool things. And you can't do it, like, for fun. Like Minecraft fishing, you don't know what you're gonna get. You might get a fish, you might get something cool like a saddle. Like, that's fun. Stardew fishing is also kind of fun. I'm the fisherman in my friends and I Stardew world. See, Cassandra? You can solve any problem with a fishing rod. Now let's see. There. Now the valve is attached to the scuba tank again. There. Now you have a perfectly fine scuba tank. A little rusty maybe, but it will work just fine. Tell Claus that underwater fishing isn't my cup of tea. My float just came straight up to the surface all the time and I never got a bite. Hey, there it is, my old scuba tank. Have a look, Cassandra. This old scuba tank should be able to hold a few shadow seekers easily. Take the tank to my old wife and give her my regards. I don't understand your use of the old in that sentence. What does old wife mean? Do you mean that you have a new wife? Do you, like, you still said wife, you didn't say ex-wife? Like, are you calling her old? You're old too then, old man. What? Sometimes I think I look too deep into this quest line, but sometimes I feel like I have to say something because otherwise I'm just reading a quest. And like, is that the content you signed up for? Did you want my weird remarks to it? Like, I don't know. It's the same thing with buying a new horse. Sometimes I just want to buy the horse and be like, yay guys, I've got a new horse. But then people are going to be like, okay, but like, so then I feel like I have to comment on, oh, do I like this part? What about the ears? Do I like the ears? I don't know. This whole YouTube thing gets complicated sometimes. A scuba tank? Huh, will that really work? A scuba tank. I'll need to cast a very strong spell on it, but it just might work. Now we need to find a way to get the shadow seekers into the tank. How do we do that? Who should we ask about that? Don't ask me, I'm all dizzy from the thin air up here. Jasper? You think Jasper might be able to help? His barn is full of all kinds of stuff. Okay, well, worth a try, I suppose. Right over there and ask him. Oh my gosh, Pie, the thin air excuse is not going to keep working on me. If you've got problems with the oxygen, then what about me? Also, that quest was kind of repeated. I swear she repeated like the same thing twice. Oopsies. That didn't work. I guess I'm also repeating the same thing twice again, but that was by accident. I don't know where I am and how I got here and how to get out of this situation. There we go. Actually, who am I to judge? I kind of say the same thing twice a lot of the time because it helps me, myself, to understand what I'm trying to say. You need to trap shadow seekers in a scuba tank? Are you mad? Do you even know what a shadow seeker is, Jasper? Hello there, Cassandra. I finally managed to haul away all of those stones. It wasn't easy. Water? What? I could have just poured water on them and they would have melted. You could have told me that before. It cost me a sprained back and 2 shovels to get them all out of there. But what did you say? Catching shadows? Catching shadow seekers? Aha. I have no idea, but look in the barn and see if there's anything you can use. There is all kinds of old junk in there. Okay. Oh, I see something, whatever that... And back in the barn we go. And I don't even know what this is. A vacuum cleaner? Haha, you are a funny one, Cassandra. Oh, thank you, Jasper. I'm not quite sure what you were thinking, but go ahead and take the vacuum. Oh my... Jasper! Are you okay, my guy? Hello? It hasn't been used since... It hasn't been used since bell-bottom pants were fashionable. Ah, those were the days. They called me the king at Fort Pinter. Did you know that? When I got up on the dance floor, everyone would give way. Nobody would compete in me in a disco dance scene. That's like so funny. Georgia and I went to go to the disco and have fun, but apparently the disco doesn't start until 8 p.m. and we were there at like 5 p.m. and that was just really sad. We wanted to disco. I feel the old fire in my legs again. Just thinking about it. Watch now and you'll see some real disco dancing. Yes, I feel like a young man again. I'm going to invite the Baroness to the disco and show you youngsters how it's done. Oh my gosh, if I had a face cam on right now, I'm so expressive whenever I read these quests and no one ever like sees my hands. I was like doing a little mini dance with Jasper. Come on now, woo! 1 and 2 and ow! Ouch. I threw my back out again. That was dumb of me. Good thing I have a cane. Yeah, which is floating. You know what? Jasper's been broken for a long time. Jasper has not been holding his pitchfork for a long time. Bah! Run back to the witch with that old vacuum cleaner. Go on, get out! Wait, why is he mad at me? Oh, I don't know what I did. Was my dancing really that bad? A vacuum cleaner? Why is everyone doubting me? Hey, I'm the one that like does everything for everyone on this island and people still have the audacity to question me? Hello? What should we do with a vacuum cleaner? Let me think. Maybe suck it up? Suck up the shadow seekers with the sucky thing? This thin air doesn't do much for reasoning. Give me some thick swamp air anytime. It's wonderful for thinking. Come back to okay. People complain about like today's main story quest being too short. They must have forgotten that some of the main story quests are just short. Like this one I've been filming for literally 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes, and we've already got a daily thing. Like that's happened in recent quests. In fact, they've maybe been half an hour has been the shorter ones. Anyways. Well, I guess we're going to go and do the same thing that we did last time, and we're going to run down to Jasper, and we're just going to go ahead and at the end of this episode, we're just going to go ahead. I'm repeating myself, literally, and I was judging Pi. Oh my gosh, who am I? I'm a hypocrite. I am a hypocrite. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and help Jasper with some small chores around the farm and help him get his dream of a pumpkin farm up and going. Up and at him. Sprinklers out of order. Darn it! The sprinkler system isn't working. It's probably due to all the holes in the hose, lying around here unused for so many years. Because of all the holes, no water is making it to the sprinklers. Take this waterproof tape and fix the hoses and we'll see if that gets the sprinklers going. That's literally something my dad would do. I mean, it was more so, whoopsies. It was more so like our cat Milo. He would chew through the cables and we'd just, you know, chuck some electrical tape on there and Bob's your uncle. Okay, let's use this literally just black square to fix this tape. Okay, cool. It actually looks like it's working. We are literally so close to level 14, you guys. So much is happening in this episode. We got to see Jasper dance, and I'm level 14, and now I don't know which one to put in the title of the thumbnail. Actually, I've been really struggling with my titles and thumbnails recently. Like, I know Back to the Beginning isn't the most popular thing, but I made a promise to you guys when I started this in 2020. We're gonna do every single quest. Oh, I'm getting wet with the sprinklers. Oh, dear. Anyways, so I'm struggling with that, and I'm just going back to just putting Back to the Beginning in the title and call it a day. It's so hard to figure out titles sometimes, you guys. That certainly did the trick. Now the sprinklers are working as they should. Well done, Cassandra. Ah! Oh, the music! The music could make me cry any day of the week. I think if there's one thing in Star Stable that I never want them to change, it's the level up music, because I literally just got shivers. I can literally feel myself wanting to cry. Oh, level 14, you guys, look at us. We're leveling up in the world. What's next, Jasper? Maybe we'll do Where's the Wolf? Something is happening here, Cassandra. I've been told about a pack of aggressive wolves in the area north of Eastglade. The wolves are normally not a threat to people, but if there is a pack of them lurking about, they may be a bit aggressive and scare people that intrude on their territory. Can you ride up to Shadowy Hills, just north of here? Just follow the road north towards the North Iron Gate. That was a lot of north. See if you can find any wolves and report back to me, please. Will do, Mr. Jasper. I'm actually so happy to hear the level up music. I think last time I leveled up, I might have accidentally forgotten to turn my music on. It's always sad when I do that. Oh, avoid the wolf, avoid the wolf. Avoid the wolves. Oh dear, I did not avoid the wolves. But good enough. Jasper, I think I found the problem. You found a pack of wolves there? That's not good. Okay, this is what we are going to do. Let's start by warning other riders so they won't be frightened if they run into the wolves. I understand they've only put up a couple of warning signs, which really isn't enough. Here, take these 4 signs and put them up in the places I marked out on your minimap. These are some really good signs. Come back and check in with me when you're done. You guys don't understand how happy it makes me that there's click and drag things, you know? I feel like Star Stable, this is something that I was worried about when Star Stable came out on mobile, is how it might change the main game, and maybe it's not really changing at all, but I feel like even the new sneak peek that they gave to the ambassadors about the new user interface, it looks like the mobile interface, and I just don't really like that on PC. Like, the only thing that I don't really like about Rival Stars is that it literally feels like a mobile game on computer, and that's because it's a converted mobile game to a computer. But I also feel like maybe they've gotten rid of the click and drag quests, which I love so much, because it's difficult to do on mobile, but I'm not too sure. If you still have to do these quests on mobile anyways and you have to click and drag, why would they change it? I'm not too sure. But yeah, I really like the click and drag things. I feel like it actually makes it feel more interactive, and yeah, because this game isn't completely interactive. It still is just clicking and dragging, but it just feels better than running up to sparkles and clicking on the sparkles, if you know what I mean. That's the only thing that I find really disappointing with the story quests these days. Well, at least we've done everything we can to warn people about the wolves. The wolves would certainly stop threatening people if there was something to keep them happy. So, you think Lynn in the riding arena has dog treats that she keeps for training her dog, Techno? Sure, why not? Maybe dog treats will work for wolves as well. Why don't you stop by there sometime and ask if she has some dog treats for the wolves? Will do. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Lynn needs a new character update. Like, she's one of those characters that people might forget about, but honestly, the riding hall is part of my training route. Like, I come here quite often. Lynn needs an update. Hey Cassandra, have you beaten the record at the show jumping course yet? Maybe it's time for another try. Do I have dog treats? I have lots of dog treats. People tend to spoil your Techno, so I have to take most of the treats away so he doesn't get sick. Here is a big bag. That should definitely be enough for a whole pack of wolves. Start with a wolf that doesn't seem too aggressive and see how it reacts. I think that will work well. If not, we can also always hope that Shadow Comet can run really fast. Really fast. Oh, this one looks friendly. Okay, let's give you our sack of dog treats. Oh, we're made friends. Tell Jasper that the wolves seem more content. Cool, so I guess dog treats worked. Honestly, I completely forgot how we calmed the wolves down. And I guess it was just food. Just a quick disclaimer, maybe don't try that in real life. That was brave. Well done, Cassandra. So the wolves seem a little less dangerous after they were fed. Oh no, Dances with the Wolf is also a timed quest. Okay. The Pumpkin Guardian. Hello, Cassandra. I've heard rumors that you liberated Scarecrow Hill from the scarecrows, at least those who were alive and scary. I figured that I would need one of them here to protect my pumpkins from the birds. A not so alive one, hopefully. But it's supposed to be safe now. Can you ride to Scarecrow Hill and get one of the deactivated scarecrows for me, please? Bring it with you and place it in the middle of the pumpkin patch. I would be very grateful. Will do, Jasper, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a good feeling about this, but that's okay, because you're gonna make me do it anyways. It's all part of the fun, really, isn't it? Oh, here's one falling on the ground. That must mean that it's deactivated. Oh yeah, it's still kind of creepy in there. I don't want to go any further. It's on the back of my horse. That's so cute. I like it. I like it. Old quests are so fun. Oh, there we go. Whoa, it's so much bigger up there than on my horse. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. It's kind of really creepy. Thanks, Cassandra. This is perfect. It looks really creepy, doesn't it? It'll keep the birds away from my crops, at least. Are you sure it's not alive? I thought I saw it grin. Oh my gosh. No, thank you, Jasper. And it's also a daily. Okay, so we'll have to come back to those a different day as well. Possibly in the next episode, because I have a feeling that the next story quest is also going to be a short one. Ghost Dust. Let's see if we can just finish off these quests, you know. It might be a bit of a longer back to the beginning, but that's okay. As you may know, we use pumpkins for the big annual Halloween festival. People carve scary and funny faces on the pumpkins, put lights in them, and use them for decoration. Legend has it that the pumpkins keep the evil spirits away from your home. Have I found a way to make them more creepily alive? As the pumpkins are growing, I fertilize them with ghost dust. Ghost dust is the leftovers of the glittering trails the snow spirits leave us as they lurk around here during winter. There is ghost dust all over the grasslands here in Golden Hills Valley, so it's pretty easy to find. Find a few fistfuls of ghost dust and spread it over the pumpkins. Come back to me when you're done. Do we actually see anything? That's what the blue spots were! I keep seeing the blue spots and I thought maybe they were like fancy mushrooms. But no, it's ghost dust. That makes more sense now. I was literally earlier this video just like thinking in my head. I'm like, the blue specks on the ground are kind of funny. Alright, this is our last bit of glow dust, ghost dust, and then we're gonna go sprinkle it on the pumpkins. Click and drag quest, question mark? Click and drag quest, let's go! It must be so annoying to hear me keep saying that, but it genuinely just makes me stupidly happy. Whoa, that sound effect is so funny! It sounds like we're karate chopping. And one more bit of dust, apparently, even though I've still got 5 left in my inventory. I guess he'll... Oh my gosh, sorry, the scarecrow was creepy. Maybe Jasper will keep it for next time. That's great, that should do the trick. We won't get to enjoy the results for a long time though. Pumpkins take a long time to grow. While you were testing the ride track, I was checking out my pumpkin field. I noticed that some of the pumpkins are old and have gone bad. Can you help me get rid of the bad pumpkins? I can see at least 6 that need to go. Then I think we can try and fix up my old horse trailer. Wait, haven't I trailered to it before? No, I haven't trailered to it yet. Oh, epic. We unlocked the trailer. Not that it's too difficult to ride from Riding Hall to here, but that's okay. There's something like really calming about this music. I'm very calm right now. I'm very happy playing my little Star Stable horsey game. Thank you. Sometimes pumpkins go bad and then it's best to get rid of them to leave room for the good ones. And they're all timed quests, so I think that brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you stick around this far. Your support is the only reason that Back to the Beginning is still a video series here on my channel. I get, even though they don't get the most views, I get so many comments saying, where's Back to the Beginning? I'd love Back to the Beginning. And that just makes this series so special to me. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you all. In the next one, we're going to be back to the main story quest and probably back here with Jasper. We're spending a lot of time here recently. I'm very sorry. In the next one, we might even have a face cam. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to experiment a little bit with different things on my channel, so we'll see how that goes. On the screen right now is going to be the Back to the Beginning playlist if you want to check out all of the quest videos that we've done so far in Star Stable on this account. Otherwise, I will see you guys back here on a Saturday, so I love you guys so much. Bye!